We got our tickets for Thor Ragnarok, and we just arrived at the fancy theater. Let's go inside, Anthony. Hello, welcome to the review. If you saw the earlier clip, my son Anthony and I went to see Thor Ragnarok at the fancy movie theater. We did shoot a quick and short review on the way home from the theater, but I messed up on the camera and did not record. Anyhow, so here is the re-review quickly. Anthony has not seen the first movie or the second movie of Thor. He wasn't old enough when those movies came out, and he never got around to watch the movies on DVD. But he enjoyed the movie. He gave it a 9 out of 10. I have a harder time to give. For those that are familiar with my movie review, it's not that many movies that get anywhere near a score of 9, so that's not gonna happen. Regardless, it was very hard for me to give a rating for this movie. This is spoiler-free review. Perhaps I will do a spoiler-filled review later, but for sure, I like this movie more than Thor 1 and Thor 2. I like it more than Doctor Strange as well, but not enough for me to give this movie an 8. Okay, for those that are familiar with my movie review rating, an 8 out of 10 or higher is something that I highly recommend, something that I want to see again, a movie that worth multiple viewing. And I don't think this movie is it. It's getting close. It was tough for me not to give it an 8 out of 10. But if I had to give a score, 7.75. Okay. No doubt, it's a very light-hearted black comedy, I would say, because it's not all ha ha. Okay, there is drama, there are death, there are things in the movie that surprise me. I didn't didn't expect to see some of the big event that happened in the movies. For sure, Hela, Kate Blanchett is a fantastic addition to the Marvel Universe. I think she's the best Thor villain yet. Probably one of the better villain in all Marvel movies. I did have a problem with how they introduce her, because this is a spoiler-free review. I'm not gonna say anything, but I think how they kind of shoe her into the story, that didn't go over well with me. Just as how they kind of what happened with Odin. To me, it's that part did not work. Okay, how Odin was written in the movie didn't really work. How Hela was introduced didn't really work. When she's there, she's a lot of fun on the screen. She brought a lot of personality on the screen. As far as Hulk, I like Hulk a lot, and in this movie, Hulk is fantastic. I'm not too crazy about the CGI of Hulk. I don't think it was really well done, especially in the non-fighting scenes. Like one of the best action sequence of any Marvel movie is what we saw a little bit in the trailer. Hulk and Thor fighting in arena. Fantastic sequence. But many times when outside of the arena and the Hulk is sitting around, walking around and talking, it's just, the CGI just didn't really look that good to me. That being said, I didn't care for Bruce Banner's, okay? The way Bruce Banner's talk, his manner, his behaviors, all that, it seemed out of character for me, especially for me who I'm used to see him in the two Avengers movie, and in this movie he's very different as far as Bruce Banner is concerned. Sure, it meshed in with the light-hearted comedy that this movie trying to achieve, but somehow it works with Thor. Thor, his comedic line and moment works, but for Bruce Banner's, there was one or two cringeworthy lines. I'm just like, oof, it's kind of stupid. Overall, I think because it is mostly a comedy, for some people it might work really well. With comedy, for some people something is really funny. For some people something are not funny at all. For me, I did not laugh out loud in any part of this movie. None. Not once. So maybe I have a different style of what I like as far as comedy. The one character that I didn't care for, didn't find funny, and I find almost annoying is Jeff Goldblum. Not a fan of his style of comedy, so that's just personal taste. Nothing against Jeff Goldblum or anyone that like his style of humor, but that didn't work. I think Valkyrie was okay for the most part. I didn't care for her initial entrance. Okay, I'm not sure if this would be a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say anything, but her initial entrance when she walked out of the spaceship, to be honest, I don't recall hearing a lot of people laughing during the movie. I heard a few chuckle here and there, but not like rip-roaring laughing. I heard more laughing during Spider-Man Homecoming than this movie. So, but that's just me. That being said, it was an enjoyable time at the movie theater. I have a good time, but because as I was leaving the movie theater, I didn't feel a need or desire to go see this movie again. That is what give it a score lower than 8. If I don't care to go see a movie again or want to go see a movie again, it's hard for me to justify giving a movie an 8. And that's it. That's my spoiler-free review of THOR Ragnarok. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.